I want to cross over to Berlin, where I'm joined by Fabian Heinz. He's a research fellow at the International Institute for Strategic Studies. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, Fabian.
Thanks so much.
I want to get your assessment of this Israeli strike on the port of Hodeidah, which is used by the Houthis to receive weapons transfers from Iran. Will this hurt the Houthis' capabilities and, in turn, Iran's operations in the region?
I would say if you look at the Houthis, you're looking at an actor that is very, very difficult to deter. They've endured years of a Saudi-led and Emirati-led bombing campaign. For them, this is normalcy. They're a party that is used to war, that has emerged from war. So for them, even major damage to civilian critical infrastructure will probably not deter them from attacks. Now, how will this affect Iranian resupplies? So there have been reports that Iranian supplies went directly to Hodeidah. So if you have some sort of attack there, that might impede the transfers. But a lot of these capabilities can also be disassembled into smaller parts. Iran has established local production for some of the missiles and drones being used, potentially also for the Samad 3 that we saw being used against Tel Aviv. So you only have to smuggle small components.
The Houthis claim increased cooperation with other Iranian proxies, namely the Iraqi Resistance Front. In your eyes, have the lessons from Hezbollah's successful campaign of drone infiltration in northern Israel have been passed on to its other partners in the region?
So I think when you look at the whole so-called axis of resistance of Iranian-supported groups, Iranian proxies, you see that you have a permanent transfer of lessons learned and of modus operandi. You see how other groups then copied the Hezbollah operations in 2006. So I think we're going to see a large proliferation of successful tactics. And one thing I would be worried about, for example, is that groups like Hezbollah would see how successful the Houthi maritime campaign has been, that you can use missiles that don't even hit that often, that are actually quite unreliable, to cause a lot of disruption to maritime traffic, because civilian shipping is very risk averse. So I think there's a danger that these groups will learn from each other, definitely.